Welcome to Rewire Yourself Rich, the podcast for the woman who's done with temporary bullshit mindset shifts and ready for a full nervous system level identity upgrade. The woman who knows she was born to transform the world with her unique superpowers. I'm your host, Kelly Pender, wealth identity rewiring expert, intuitive mentor, and creator of the Rich Coded Method. In our world, we don't manifest like needy ass bitches. We re-encode the big fucking deal wealthy woman back into yourselves. We shift your DNA to remember who the fuck you are. Ready to become rich coded, getting paid to exist? Let's fucking go. I have a question for you that's going to open you up to receiving the money that you desire. Happy Magic Monday. How we doing? My big fucking deals. Where are my rich rule breakers at? I know that we all here are breaking free from the good girl, breaking free from the rule followers, breaking free from the I should do this because I was told that this is how you create success. This is how you make money. This is how you X, Y, and Z. Each and every one of you are done with that. You're done being the good girl. You're done self-protecting. You're done playing it safe. You're done censoring yourself. You're done with all of that bullshit. And to be honest, you're done with your own bullshit. So you right now are a rich rule breaker. You are a disruptor. You are a trailblazer. And you came here to pave a new fucking path, to lead a new path your way. So what I want you to know is this question. Before I ask you this question, I know it can feel like, what do I need to do to make money? I'm trying to make more money. I'm trying to manifest more money. All of that feels so restrictive and heavy and hard and pressury. And all that's doing is just activating an old neural pathway of, I need to do more. I need to work more because that's how you make more money. And what if that was never the truth? That was just a belief system that we chose to subscribe to based off of what we heard growing up, based off of our parents, based off of our teachers, based off of our family members, based off of our community, based off of society. And so I know I've shared this before, but just like how you can hit unsubscribe from an email, you can hit unsubscribe from a belief system. It's a choice whether you choose to opt into a belief system or whether you choose to opt out of a belief system. And so because we're rich rule breakers, because we choose to opt out of belief systems, old narratives, habits, patterns, stories, belief systems, and identities that kept us small, that were protecting us, because that's what we do here. I have a question for you. This is what I want you to ask yourself today. What if I allowed myself to make the money that I want? And I just want you to tap into that. What if I allowed myself to make the money that I desire? And at first you may be like, Kelly, duh. Of course I can allow myself. Yes, permission slip motherfucking granted. Okay. I want you to go a little bit deeper. And maybe this requires a meditation. Maybe this requires you to go on a walk. Maybe this requires you to put your phone away because your nervous system can tell if your phone's on and if you're like waiting for a notification. I want you to really ask yourself, what if I allowed myself to make the money that I want? What if? What do I believe would happen if I allowed myself to make the money that I want? And let me tell you a lot of things that come up that I hear with my clients and myself that I've rewired and shifted through. My family is going to think that I'm an asshole. I'm going to be seen or viewed as conceited or above them or superior. And I want to be relatable because that's what makes me me and authentic. People are going to judge me. People are going to criticize me. I've heard this one many times before. I'm worried that my husband or my partner is going to get insecure, and then that's going to cause a rift in our relationship, and then he or they're going to leave me. I don't want that to happen, so I'm actually not allowing myself to make the money that I desire. Right? We have heard so many times, rich people are evil. Rich people are assholes. Rich people are conceited. Rich people are do. What have you heard that you're choosing to continue to subscribe to and opt in as the backing, as the foundation of your belief systems? What are you choosing to believe? Who do you think you will become? What do you think will happen? What do you feel or believe or think other people will think about you? These are all self-protection mechanisms. These are all hidden rules or cock blocks lying in your subconscious mind, in your energetic field, in your frequency. And because they are there, because they are present, whether you know it or not, but I'm bringing this forward to start to dig up the root, to bring it forward consciously, because this is all hidden in your subconscious mind and in your energetic encoding that's having you operate, behave, create, lead, show up as someone who's in the energy of a basic broke bitch, even if you are making money. But we continue to play out as, ooh, I can only make this much money. Ooh, I have to stay the person as just getting by. Ooh, I can't say that because other people are going to think this about me, feel this way about me, say this about me or behind my back. I don't want that. I don't want to lose friends. I don't want to lose my partner. I don't want to lose my family. I don't want to be an asshole. I invite you to bring forward what's going on behind the scenes. Because in our world, rich doesn't make you an asshole. Rich makes you more of who the fuck you are. And that's a huge rule that I broke and that I rewired, because I heard that growing up from my dad. Not him saying it directly to me, but I remember this picture of this man in a Ferrari. Like maybe it was in like a newspaper or whatever it was back then. Back in my day. But I remember my dad saying, oh yeah, that rich asshole. And in that moment, I was very young. In that moment, I made that decision that becoming rich makes you an asshole. I don't want my dad, I heard it from him. I don't want my dad to view me as an asshole. I don't want to become an asshole, so I'm not going to become rich. I don't want to lose my relationship with him or with my family. That is a huge rule that I uncovered and rewired and created a new rule. My rule, our rule, as a rich coded woman, rich makes you more of who the fuck you are. And guess what? Each and every one of you knows exactly who the fuck you are. At times we just forgot because we've been in our safety identity. Showing up, leading, creating, moving, speaking, dressing, expressing yourself to be perceived a certain way. Because you didn't want the shame, you didn't want the bullying, you didn't want the name calling, you didn't want the criticism, you didn't want the judgment. That's your safety identity, to protect yourself. But what if you knew that you could handle fucking anything? Because let me tell you something. You signed up for this human experience and I know you've been through shit. I know you've had an experience that almost broke you. I know that. And here you still are. And here you still are. Which is telling me that you can handle motherfucking anything. Which is telling me that you're the kind of woman who allows herself to have this human experience through all the lows, through all the shit, and you come out on the other side stronger. You come out on the other side even more powerful. You come out on the other side understanding and uncovering more deeply who the fuck you are. So are you going to choose to subscribe to the belief that rich makes you an asshole? Or are you going to choose to break that rule, write a new rule, that being rich makes you more of who the fuck you are. Because you know who the fuck you are. You just forgot. But if you can right now in this moment remember who the fuck you are, can you then allow yourself to make the money that you want? Do you feel that difference compared to when I asked that a few minutes ago? I know in your energy, in your field, I can feel it in my body. I feel a yes. I feel this excitement. I feel this activation for you. Can you let yourself make the money that you want? Yes. I hear it. You hear it. Can you be led by that yes? Can you show up from that yes? Can you create from that yes? Can you move from that yes? Even if you do not know how it's going to pan out, how it's going to go. You don't know. But you're excited to fucking find out. Doesn't that feel better than like, oh my God, I could shit myself with fear. I have no idea how this is going to go. Although we may have that. That's fine. But doesn't it feel so much better to be in this? I have no fucking idea, but I'm excited to find out. Because I know that infinite possibilities are available to me. I know that I am well resourced. I know that I am supported. I know that it's always, always working out for me. Even if I don't know the how in the moment, I know it does. I know it will. I know everything always works out for me. I know it's safe for me to expect it to work out for me. I know it's safe for me to expect magic and miracles to happen today. And I'm so fucking excited to see what can happen today. I don't need to see it to believe it. I get to fucking feel it, and that's how I allow it in. Right? This is who you are becoming in our Rich Coded movement. This is it. We're breaking all the rules around who you thought you needed to be, what you thought you needed to do, who you thought you were going to become. We're breaking all those rules. Rich does not make you an asshole. Rich makes you more of who the fuck you are. You know who you are. We love you. I love you. You're fucking incredible. Guess what? Money is simply a tool, an energetic tool to support your desires. Money energetically amplifies who you already are. So knowing you're fucking incredible now, is it the truth that you're only going to become more incredible? Yes. Yes. That is the truth. That's always been the truth. We were just taught, shown, led, programmed to believe differently. Not here, not anymore. Okay? Let yourself make the money that you want. It's safe for you to let yourself make the money that you want. No one else is going to give you that energetic permission slip except for you. Feel into that. Feel into that right now. Just place your hand over your heart, even if you're driving. You can close your eyes. Obviously, if you're driving, please don't do this. And just tell yourself, I am allowing myself to make the money that I want. Ooh. Say it again and again and again. I am allowing myself to make the money that I want. I'm letting myself make the money that I want. I get to make the money that I want. How does that feel? In your body, in your field, in your mind, in your heart, in your soul? How does that feel on an emotional level? Anything that may come up, any resistance, you get to talk to it. You get to speak to it. So you can regulate your nervous system. So you can recalibrate your frequency so that you can re-encode your cells to become rich coded. Okay? If you feel any discomfort, any resistance, great. Talk to it. By avoiding the discomfort, you're avoiding who the fuck you are and who you came here to be. We don't do that anymore. It's safe to feel the discomfort. It's safe to feel the resistance. Because on the other side is everything that you desire. I get to allow myself to make the money that I want. I love this. Let me know in the Wins and Celebrations channel. Claim it. I am allowing myself to make the money that I want. I get to make the money that I want. Whatever feels really good for you, claim it, drop it in the Wins and Celebrations channel so we can heart it, fire emoji it, clap it, celebrate for you. I love this. And if you guys already got your no-cost ticket to the Rich Coded Revolution Summit, I'm celebrating you. This is going to be incredible. I cannot even fucking wait. We haven't even announced the speakers yet. And there's already 40 some women inside, which I love. Love that you feel the pull and go after it. You know it's going to be amazing. You know it's going to change your life. I will be sharing, teaching, guiding, leading you through the missing code, rewiring the identity that unleashes your millionaire movement on day 1 and day 2, which is going to be so fucking powerful. If you're feeling the pull to join us inside the summit, you can grab your no-cost ticket before the room fills. There's a link above, or you can DM me the word summit and we can give you a ticket. So excited. This is going to be amazing. Speakers will be announced starting later today. You're going to meet the 6 industry leading speakers who are each an expert in their own field, who are going to change the trajectory of your life, your business, your bank account. I cannot even fucking wait. Have a beautiful day, my rich coded women, and I'll be talking to you soon. If you loved this episode as much as I did, please take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram at @the_badassbabe so I can share you and your incredible body of work to my network and celebrate you. And as a special abundance gift, please give us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts. Take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram, and I'll send you my sexy sales hypnosis to rewire yourself rich in